Okay, in the background I'm just showing the wingman's stats. If for some reason you're curious and you did not know that the wingman is insane, I'm going to be showing you how you should stop listening to a lot of these content creators that are telling you just to use double spray weapons. You need to use one weapon like the wingman that does a lot of damage. Shotguns, wingman, snipers, anything that does a big burst of damage, and then you can use your secondary as a spray weapon. They used to teach this all the time about 5 seasons ago, and for some reason nobody talks about it anymore. And everybody's trying to run double spray, and it's getting them killed. So a charged sentinel, which is being slept on, you can headshot for 160 damage nearly, which means if one of your teammates is running wingman, you can hit one headshot after you hit a headshot and they're dead, or 2 body shots. If they're running the R9, they only have to spray 6 bullets into the body. If you hit a body shot, they have to hit double the shots, which is fine, because that's easy to do with the R9. 2 body shots is essentially 1 headshot. Quick note, this is 160 damage on max health targets, so you're going to one-shot headshot people that are blue shield and below. And the fact that you can even use it as a very close range shotgun is extremely useful. If you're not that great with Sentinel, the 30-30 is essentially a faster firing, same amount of damage. If you hit 2 shots, you're essentially doing the same as a charged up Sentinel shot. If you wait to charge up and hit headshots, that's extremely useful for the first shot, and then you can just quickly shoot. You don't have to charge shot every single shot. But you can see here, it's like long-range wingman. You can 3-shot headshot people. And a lot of people don't know that the hipfire on this thing is insanely accurate. You can shoot from very far away, and the hipfire will hit. Don't go crazy with it, because obviously, as you can see, you start moving around and you start hipfiring, you're not going to hit every single shot. But if you're in close range, it's not horrible. You kind of have to stand still, because once you start moving around, it gets a little crazy. Now the alternative to the 30-30 is the triple take, which I think a lot of people sleep on too. It's a baby mastiff at close range, and at long range, it's insanely good too. 100 or so damage to the head, and it's essentially a 3-shot at all ranges. I just threw this in here to show that the alternator is kind of slept on. The hipfire is almost 100% accurate, and you can just hipfire at close range. And you can replace this with R9 if you can't hit R9 shots. It's gonna kill slower, so you need to be aware of that. But it does have increased headshot multiplier over the R9. So if you hit headshots more often, maybe try using alternator. And the 3-1, even though the hipfire has been nerfed a little bit, it's still somewhat viable. You just have to get a little closer, and it still serves its purpose at long range. Like, it's still insane. I see nobody running it though. If you're playing on cover like this, you want to be unpredictable, not predictable. And this technique that helps you not be as predictable, because if you're just playing on cover like this, you're a really easy target. If you do a move somewhat like that, it like helps you slide immediately. Makes you a whole lot harder of a target. You don't want to do this though. As you can see, like, it's a huge arc when you do it. Like, the wall bounce is a huge predictable arc. You want to do this, which is like you bounce low to the ground and slide, and it makes you a whole lot harder of a target to hit. Okay, this is the main reason why I wanted to make this video, is the PK. People do not understand how to use the PK at all. Okay, it's a shotgun, so you want to use it at close range, right? You see how the crosshair is taking up all of the body? I'm not putting it over the head or the legs, it's taking up the entire body. So what you want to do at all ranges, you want to center it, center your crosshair so that it's over the body. It doesn't matter what shotgun you're using, I'm just showing that the Mastiff and the PK will kill in the same amount of shots. The reason why I think the PK is better right now is because at this range, you have to shoot essentially more shots than the PK, because the PK has the ability to charge up at long range. So you can kill in essentially 3 shots at long range if you charge it. You just spam shoot like the Mastiff, you're going to kill in the same amount of shots. The thing that's going around is everybody is trying to tell you that you need a better skin so you can see better. You should not be doing this ADS all the time. If anything, you do it once and you move in after doing that damage. If you're playing extremely close range, by the way, you shouldn't even be using it. You should be using Eva. Eva is the strongest shotgun at the close range. It kills almost as fast as R9, if not faster. I'm not really sure on the timing. It's essentially the same timing. And this is also why I feel like Hammer Point Mozam is kind of useless, because it kills essentially in the same amount of time if you just take 2 steps forward with the Eva. It does essentially the same amount of damage. But the way you should be using it is an exit shot to finish the kill, or an entry shot to start the kill. If you're using it to aim down sight the entire time, you're using it wrong. You need to utilize the hipfire crosshair, like I was saying, over the body, and time it.